secret, find it hard to keep. See, things are gonna go my way. How I'm not so sure when it's all been done before. But can dreams go to waste? See, all I know, I feel whole when I listen to what's in my soul. So here's the plan, I'm gonna take a stand and be who I want to. It's one fine day to turn it all around. One fine day to live my life out loud. And I know that I'm not gonna hold back. Things are gonna go my way. One fine day, yeah, it's one fine day. I don't need much sleep, cause now I see my dreams with my eyes open out of my bed. No reason to be scared, I see love is everywhere when I get out of my head. And all I know and all I feel make up this crazy world I call real. So here's the plan, I'm gonna take a stand and be who I want to. Yeah, it's one fine day to turn it all around. One fine day to live my life out loud. And I know that I'm not gonna hold back. Things are gonna go my way. One fine day, yeah, it's one fine day. I'm not gonna wait around, 'cause life is happening right now. No, I'm not gonna wait and see. Today I will be who I want to be, who I want to be. Na 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 na. One fine day to turn it all around. Turn it all around. One fine day to live my life out loud. Live my life out loud. And I know that I'm not gonna hold back. Things are gonna go my way. One fine day, yeah, it's one fine day. Hey, 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 hey. Today I'm gonna find my way. I got so much to say, I'm buzzing. Today I'm gonna find my way. I got no time to waste, I'm jumping. One fine day, yeah, it's one fine day.
He's got a debut EP coming out in a month, and he just released a music video that's not just any music video, because he's jumping out of an airplane. That's right, I have singer-songwriter Matt Westerman here with me to talk. You don't want to miss it.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
What's up, AfterBuzzers, and thanks for tuning in for a mini spotlight where we shine a light on all the rising stars in music, TV, and film. I'm your host, Morgan Willett. You can find me on Twitter at Morgan_Willett. And I'm so excited to have Matt here in the studio with me. Matt, how's it going?
It's going great. How are you?
I'm doing good. Well, you've got a lot of music stuff going on,
Yeah.
just so much to talk about. So your EP drops November 10th, right?
That is correct.
And so, let's see, Life Out Loud, right?
Uh-huh.
Tell us a little bit about what we can hear on that.
Well, it's a 6-song EP. I guess it's like in between. It's like a long EP or a really short album.
Either or.
It's a 6-song collection of stuff. It's got the first song, Don't Give Up on You. That's the second single on the album. That's the first song. Then One Fine Day, the music video I just released, is the second song. And then there's 4 more songs that are also awesome.
Well, I read that people compare you to Jack Johnson, kind of that vibe. So how would you describe your sound?
Well, I love Jack Johnson, so that's a huge compliment. I love his sound, and I also like his like message. He's like I look at Jack as like some Zen master guy. His lyrics are like very wise. So, yeah, I don't know. That's just who I loved growing up, like Dave Matthews. That's why I picked up the guitar, because I wanted to learn every Dave Matthews song when I was like 15 or something.
And here you are. So you're self-taught, I'm assuming.
That's how I started, yeah. Then I took lessons of like a couple of years after that.
Have you always been able to sing? Like, when did you realize, oh wait, I sound good?
Actually, later. I didn't.
Really?
I went through most of my life not singing. After college, I started taking singing lessons, and then I started writing songs, and here we are.
Here we are, an EP later.
Yeah.
So I know you are a self-employed tutor, right?
Yes.
And you also have a degree in psychology.
Correct.
So when did you decide to not do psychology and go that route, but then to, you know, pursue music?
Yeah, well, that's a
Or are you still doing both?
Well, when I was like really into creative writing when I graduated, and I got a job as a staff writer for a film production company out of college, and that production company just kind of like I guess it's really hard to make money as a production company, and it just didn't make money after like a year, so that just kind of ended. But while that was happening, I was just like writing a bunch of songs. I was just really getting into music, or getting kind of back into my like teenage love of it, and I just started writing this collection of songs, and so I just kind of went with that.
So how did you go from, you know, just writing some songs and like doing it casually to now, you know, having your own EP coming out? You know, I saw Huffington Post just posted about your music video. That's huge. Yeah. So how did that all kind of snowball?
How long do we have?
Let's do a quick version.
Okay. Well, it starts with writing the songs, and I started just playing out at like dive bars and like open mics, and just starting like kind of falling in love with the performing part of it, and just getting better. I hope I'm getting better at least. And then it gets to a point when like you're just performing a lot, and it's like, okay, I need to take the next step, and I need to record songs. And I did that. But they weren't like as professionally done as this recording. So I did that, and then I did the lesser professional recorded songs. Then I went out, started playing again, but now I have like the super recorded songs. So I hope that answers your question.
All right, so anyone who wants to be a musician, there's kind of a quick little version for you.
Yeah.
So I know you focus a lot on a positive message, upbeat songs. Where's that inspiration come from?
I think it's because I need it. I think I'm like writing these songs to myself. I'm like sad, and instead of like writing about how sad I am, I like write myself happy, if that makes sense. I'm like it's like a self therapy for me.
And I mean, with the negativity of kind of the world right now, I just feel like everything's so negative, and you always hear about a tragedy. I mean, is it hard to write upbeat songs? Like, where do you get that from within?
That's a good question. I just feel like, I don't know, when I write songs, I just go to this like happy place. At least for this record. Maybe my next record will be like this gothic, depressing, like emo sadness.
Hopefully not.
But yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, have you gotten any feedback from fans? Like, what are they thinking? Have they heard any of kind of the songs? Have you given them little quick peeks of the EP?
Yeah. Well, I mean, everyone's kind of blown away by the music video. Cause are we saving that? I don't know.
Oh, no. Well, let's jump into that right now. So
no pun intended.
Exactly. I meant to do that. So your first music video, you were skydiving.
Yeah.
How did that come about? What was it like? Just take me through all of it.
Okay. So that song, One Fine Day, it's a song about, like, today's the day I'm going to be who I want to be. So, like, today's the day I'm going to take a chance, like, on my dreams. It's kind of like a representation of the whole recording process and me wanting to be a musician. Like, this is my dream. I'm going to take a jump. And I was talking to my friend about it, and we were talking about, like, what's a literal representation of this? And, like, the craziest one was jumping out of an airplane. And I was like, okay, that's funny, but I'm not going to do that. Mm-hmm. But then it, like, slowly dawned on me that it was perfect and I had to do it. And so I just put it together, and I drove up to Santa Barbara with my director, and we, like, slept out there. We woke up at, like, 8 in the morning. We started filming, just, like, I was driving, and I was scared, and then I was putting on the gear. You have to, like, sign away your life. Mm-hmm. You were telling me you know that.
I just jumped out of a plane as well. I'm kind of crazy. I feel like we're both crazy for doing it. But I didn't film a music video about mine. Like, mine was just random.
Yeah.
So when you went to the skydiving place and you're like, hey, I want to film a music video, were they like, what?
They were super down.
Yeah?
They were like, yeah, what do you need? And I said, a person to make sure I don't die.
Right.
And I got a couple extra cameras. There's, if you see the video, there's 3 angles on the jump part. There's a guy with the GoPro, and there's 2 extra people I hired to get like different angles, and I think it came out really cool.
Yeah, I mean, it looks awesome. What was going through your mind? You're literally at the edge of the plane. You're like, are you regretting that? I'm like, why did I not just film a music video, like in a park?
Well, yeah, there's like really good footage. I want to release like the behind the scenes footage after the video. I think like the 5 seconds before I jump, I just started screaming. I was like, ah! It just was weird to see people jump out of a plane. That's not what we're supposed to do as humans. It just kind of like blew my mind.
Did you have people go before
you?
So
I was
they
the
just
last
like
one.
pop out like.
I was like, where are you guys going?
Yeah, I'm like, wait, no, like come back.
Yeah,
like
don't do
I was
it.
the very last one, so
Same,
it's just
right
like,
on.
yeah, look at us,
We're skydiving.
daredevils.
Spirit.
All right, so what's next for you besides the EP? Everything? Any future plans?
Well, my EP release show. November 10th.
Okay.
At the Mint.
Okay.
Be there.
Yeah. So you're gonna play all the songs on the EP?
Yeah. Well, most of them. I got a couple other songs too.
Oh. Okay.
So,
where's the Mint?
the Mint is on Pico.
Okay.
It's around, and this is not very vague. It's around the 405. And
Okay.
10.
There you go. I'm like, just for me to know,
It's
because
in
I don't
LA,
know my LA
Los
stuff.
Angeles.
All right. And then anything else you want to tell the fans before we wrap up?
Thanks for watching our interview. Follow me. We
Yeah.
do that.
Go check out the music video of you literally risking your life
Yeah.
for everyone to see that.
Yeah, I did it for the art. I did.
Yeah, did it for the art.
Yeah.
And then where can everyone find you on social media?
Okay, at Instagram, it's at Matt Westerman. If you just go to my website, mattwesterman.com, I think it all explains it. I think my Facebook is Matt Westerman Music, and then my Twitter might be like Matt_Westerman. I think you'll figure it out.
Just, type in
And
his name.
If you want to find me in real life, November 10th.
There you go. Go to the show. And then where can everyone find the music? Will it be on iTunes?
Yeah, it'll
Spotify?
be everywhere. Wherever you listen to music, it should be.
It should be there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, stay tuned for the EP. Make sure to go see him play. And Matt, thanks so much for joining
thanks
us.
for having me.
Of course. I can't wait to listen to it. It's gonna be on my list. Well, guys, thanks so much for joining us on this mini spotlight. Thanks, Matt, for coming, and
Thanks
we
for
will
having
see you
me.
next time. I'm your host, Morgan Willett. Thanks, guys.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.